What's up, y'all? How you doing? This is Nick, and I'm coming at you with another history lesson. Now, the history lesson, this is going to be real quick, all right? I'm going to break down or get into Black history. Black history. See, normally when people, especially here in America, or in South America even, whenever they bring up Black history, they normally start from when Christopher Columbus came here and when the slave trade started, especially. Most likely when here in America, they normally start from the slave trade. When the first 20 slaves made their way here to America in the early 1600s. They normally start from there on to the present. And whenever they bring up Black history, or if you want to accept the title African American history, so Black history, like I said, they normally start from the 1600s on down, on forth or what have you. And I mean, it's okay that, that's American history that went on or what have you, but you got to understand, how come whenever they bring up history, like they'll bring up the Dark Ages, and they'll bring up, what happened with the Crusades and stuff like that, right? But you gotta understand that in Africa, so-called Africa, because believe it or not, Africa is not really the name of the continent. It's just, the powers that be gave the continent that name. Like how they gave the continent of Europe their name, Asia that name, and the rest of the world just followed suit. Now, Africa, before slavery, if you're gonna give me the whole history, when you say Black history, give it to me raw. Give it to me from the beginning. Give it to me from before. That's why whenever they bring up Black history here in America or what have you, I put an asterisk beside it. Give me before, what happened before the 1600s, okay? Give me all of it, okay? So if you're gonna say Black history, what happened before 1600? It's gonna be y'all homework, all right? Hit me in the comments box, please. Hit me in the comments box a fact of some kind that happened before the 1600s, all right? When Napoleon was around and whenever and when Marco Polo was going across Europe and all over to Asia or what have you, when all these people were making all these so-called discoveries or what have you, finding new lands that people were already there on. What happened in Africa during that time? So there's a lot of stuff that they leave out or what have you. So, like I said, before the 1600s, before the slave trade really kicked off or what have you, what happened in Africa? Give me the whole history. Whenever you say Black history, give me the whole thing. Whenever you say Asian history, give me the whole thing. But bottom line, don't start off at a certain point and be like, this is Black history, you're gonna accept it, like it or not. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Give me everything before a specific time. Give me the whole time frame. Give me from like 1 million BC. Give me from like 1 million BC on. You see what I'm saying? Give me that. Even if it's just hypothesis or what have you, even if it's just theory, give it to me. Tell me that you're working on this. That way I can keep in mind, okay, cool, they're working on this. Now, like I said, give me something in the comments box that you know that's of Black history, all right, from before the 1600s. Peace.